I'm not going to be too long about this, but it was a thought that came through. Um, just a conversation I had, and someone told me that I needed to come back to God. And let me tell you about my history so you would know, I guess, so you would know where this is coming from. Um, I was a preacher in a Pentecostal church for quite a while, involved with the work, professed born again Christian, and the experience was real. Enjoyed it, met a lot of great people. But I just want to say this: I did not leave God. I left dogma. I left traditions. But I did not leave God. Okay, and to put it in the right perspective from my viewpoint, if that makes sense to you, is that I had to go out and I had to ask myself a question, because what was happening with me was that I was not getting answers. I was not getting the guidance that I need living at this time right now. I was serving dogma. Now, I was serving dogma. God, it was dogma. It was really dogma. It was tradition. It was, that's what it was. And I'm afraid a lot of people are doing that. Even when I was in church, I used to see people who used to be, they were great members, but they were wonderful, but they did not have that experience. It's just when you get into conversation, even they were reluctant, or they just didn't have it. It's possible. I'm not here to elevate or to condemn anybody who is maybe a certain degree of commitment in their church. I'm not here for that. What I'm here is to talk about myself and let you know about the space that I had to build for myself, and it took years. We need to realize that we live in paradigms. Now, if you didn't build the paradigm that you're living in, someone else built it for you. And in that paradigm itself, you're only limited to the boundaries of that paradigm that was built by someone else. Now, if you build your own paradigm, you have the ability to expand that paradigm. You have the ability of contracting that paradigm. So when I talk about God, I'm talking about paradigm in this sense here. I know that there's theological and there's certain traditions that may go back to early Hebrews that people, we in the West, kind of like we acquiesce to of this, and so we live under this this paradigm. Now, I wasn't getting the guidance that I need, so I had to, in a way, kind of like cut myself off. And then I had to ask myself two important questions, which I talked about in another recording. The two most important questions I asked myself is, one is, who am I? Then the other question was, who is God? Now, both of those, there's not one single answer for that. It is a series. To me, it was a series of events that takes place over a long period of time. Now, when you start building your own paradigm, what's going to happen is that it's painful. It is stressful. You're going to have a lot of doubt. Because the thing about it is that it's not good being alone. It's not pleasant being alone. It's not cut off for a lot of people. Some people are solitary, but we are part of the branch in the animal kingdom. There are social people, are social. We have to have interactions. We have to have that's hard coded in us. That we have to have somebody. We have to feel like we have to be a part of a tribe or a pack. This is why nationality and even religious identity it's so important to people. It allows people to expand their boundaries collectively. They're more than they can do it individually. Now, I'm not contradicting myself when I'm talking about expanding boundaries. When I'm talking about your personal paradigm, do you know who God is? Strip away the dogma. Strip away the how can I say it? The experiences that you have had about this. The indoctrination that you feel. Do you know yourself? You're far deeper than your racial identity. You're far deeper than your national identity. You're far deeper than your sexual identity. Yes, you are. And like I said, it's going to take some investment. It's going to take some investment and interest to find out these things. Because when you go into your own, build your own paradigm, what's going to happen is a lot of times you fall into a trap of beliefs of different things that goes beyond what you can prove, what you can confirm. And there's nothing wrong with investigation, but in each investigation, you need to have the tool of skepticism. What do I mean by that? It has to stand on its own. I don't believe the sunrise every morning. I experience the sun rising every morning or setting. If the sun doesn't really rise or set, it's just the earth moving. The earth moving, and it seems like the sun is rising and setting. I experienced that. So I think I'm going to cut it off right there because I don't want to sound too worried. Just let some of the things that sink in. I haven't left God. I left dogma. I left tradition. Because, sorry folks, I screwed that up. I guess my hand motion, my hand accidentally hit the touchpad here and ended the recording. And some of y'all might think that's probably was pretty cool, but no problem. I still have love for you still. But anyway, you can go to the Facebook page. It's at OVC Unlimited. Like the page and follow the page. I'm going to work harder and harder and get out there. I want to empty myself of all the spirit of wisdom gives me. Life gives me. Life is the spirit of wisdom. It's a deep river. Dive in, get lost in it. So jump in. The water is cold. The water is just fine. Also, go to the YouTube channel, Oasis Virtual Church. And the thing about it is that I'm not really looking for followers. No followers. No, I'm not looking for followers. I'm just looking for collaborators. I'm looking for those who are like-minded. Nevertheless, follow me on the Facebook page. Take care. My name is Patrick. You have a wonderful day.